This is my very simple strategy to make $274 per day using Facebook Marketplace and eBay. You do not need to be doing this full time. You do not need to be on Facebook Marketplace all day long. You just need 15 minutes a day and a game plan. That game plan is what this video is about. If you're new here, my name is Max. I flip items from Facebook Marketplace to eBay for a living, and my goal is to help 100,000 eBay sellers make their first $1,000 profit sale. Now let's dive into this 15-minute per day strategy. I like to call this strategy the 10-5-5. I spend 10 minutes per day scrolling Facebook Marketplace, 5 minutes per day searching Facebook Marketplace, and 5 offers need to be sent out to Facebook Marketplace sellers every single day. If I can allot 15 minutes for this strategy per day, it's very, very difficult for me not to make that $274 per day or just under $2,000 per week to make $100,000 a year. Let me talk about my strategy for scrolling, and then we can go over my 10 daily Facebook Marketplace search terms so that you can start searching these yourself. The entire goal for scrolling Facebook Marketplace is to discover new items for us to flip. We also want to train Facebook to show us the items we already know sell well. I spend 10 minutes per day scrolling Facebook Marketplace, clicking on the items that I know I like to sell, as well as clicking on new items and researching them on eBay to see if they make sense making an offer on. This does 2 things. By clicking on the items that I know I like to sell, it trains Facebook Marketplace to show me more of them. I want to train the Facebook Marketplace algorithm to show me what I like. And then by clicking on the new things, it allows me to search them up on eBay to expand my knowledge on the best items to flip on eBay that have the highest margins and the fastest sell-through rate. Now let's dive into Facebook Marketplace on the computer so I can show you this in practice. Okay, now that we are in Facebook Marketplace, we are going through our today's picks section. This is where I like to go to find all of my deals during my 10 minutes of scrolling, because this is what Facebook knows I like to flip. I see appliances, I see golf launch monitors, I see one of my favorite brands, Blue Ox. Just from my today's picks section and over months and months of training Facebook of the items I like to sell. Doesn't take months and months, just takes maybe a week. So let's go through here and scroll through my today's picks section and see if there's anything we can find to flip. Let's click on the slide in double gas oven. We're looking for a brand in specific, and I do not see one. So we're not gonna click on this, not gonna move forward. We want to move on. Next up, we see a golf launch monitor. I sell these all the time. Retail is $299 and they have it listed for $240. Probably means we're not gonna make any money on it. Next up, we have a Blue Ox vehicle tow bar listed 7 weeks ago. They have already dropped the price, willing to meet within reason. Let's see if we can get a model number here. We want model number because Blue Ox in specific, they sell really, really well. Let me just show you really quick. Blue Ox tow bar, used, new, whatever they are very, very expensive. If we can find a 7420, sells used for 650 bucks. I do not think this is a 7420. So we've gone through, clicked on some of the items that we know sell well. Let's refresh and try to find a new item to me that I've never seen before. Here we have an aviation headset, know about those. Cats running across the screen. We have a Blue Ox Patriot, know those sell well. Let's keep looking here and see if there's anything else that I have not seen before. Let's click on this. This is an Alter G treadmill. Now this is listed for $7,500. Will they get $7,500 for it? Probably not. But let's just look this thing up and see if it sells well on eBay. Looks like an anti-gravity treadmill. If it retails for 38 grand, it might sell decently on eBay. So let's look it up. Right now there are 0 sold, 7 listed. So not a great sell-through rate, but look, they are very, very expensive. But this is something I would avoid because there are no sold comps. Now, this is what I like to do for 10 minutes per day because it allows me to see a bunch of new items. Items that I've never seen before, items I have seen before that I can come back and make offers on. That is the most important thing, is we need to be making 5 offers per day. If they're low balls, it's okay. The worst thing they can say is no. Garmin Era 660. This is a piece of aviation equipment. And let me show you what it sells for. It is a great item to flip because it has a good sell-through rate. It's fairly expensive. So here we go. One bid for $69, brand new. but we do not care what they're listed for. We have 8 listed and 21 sold. Amazing sell-through rate. As you can see here, sold for $625, $750 brand new, $648. This was listed a week ago in Denver, 30-minute drive. Hey, would you take $300 cash for this? If so, happy to swing by and pick up whenever works for you. This is my Facebook script. It works really, really well because we are being nice. And we keep moving on. Let's get one more refresh in, and then we can go over the best items to search and my 10 daily searches that I make every day so I can make more money. Now this could be a great one. Listed 4 days ago, we have a Blue Ox Patriot 3. This thing sells really, really well. I'll show you again. Blue Ox Patriot 3, $850, $969. A lot of people in Master Marketplace have been selling these. It's been pretty awesome. So we know that this Blue Ox Patriot 3 sells for, we'll call it $969, because I know we can sell it for $969. I've sold these before myself. So we probably got, after fees and shipping, $800 worth of value just from that. And then we'll see what this tow bar sells for. We need the Blue Ox BX 4370. We see sells for $549 plus shipping, $599. It's brand new. I only see one used comp. Let's check the sell-through rate really quick. Okay, so this tow bar has a really poor sell-through rate, so we probably don't want to sell that.
Hey there, would you take $400 cash for just the Patriot 3? Let me know. Happy to swing up from Boulder. Cheers, Max.
Now we have 2 of our 5 offers done. Let's go into my 10 daily Facebook Marketplace searches that I do every single day that allow me to make money. These are my searches. You can use whatever searches you want. Facebook Marketplace search number 1 is my favorite thing to sell, which are wolf ranges. These are incredibly expensive, have great sell-through rates on eBay, and for my sake, I have a guy who buys all of the wolf ranges that I buy. So I have a direct connection to sell these outside of eBay, outside of Facebook Marketplace. If you saw a video that I made 2 weeks ago, you would know this. So every single day I look up wolf ranges. Now, scrolling through here, these are all not new to me. These don't pop up daily, but let's make an offer on one. This is a Wolf DO30PM. It's a very, very nice unit, used in good condition. Let's see what it sells for on eBay. We see 36 listed, pre-owned selling for $6,000. One used listing selling for this. Obviously, this looks a little bit nicer than ours. This one open box selling for $8,000. Now, when I look at this Facebook Marketplace listing, this right here being the main photograph when you open it up on Facebook Marketplace, it's not a great listing, you know, so this is probably getting less traffic than normal. I'm assuming this has been searched for or listed for a very long time. I mean, it's in fantastic condition. Let's see if you would take $1,600 cash. I'd be comfortable paying $1,600 for this, letting it sit in my shop, and when it does sell, or reaching out to my partner who buys all my wolf stuff, I bet he'd pay $2,800 plus shipping for this. And then he will refurbish it and then go sell it for that $7,000, $6,000 number. So let's see if it would take $1,600. And we have made 3 of our 5 offers every single day. And again, do not be afraid to make offers. The worst that people can say is no. My second favorite Facebook Marketplace search term is downdraft cooktop. Now these are a little bit more difficult to ship, but the profits are incredible. The sell-through rates are great. GE Profile is a great brand. Gen Air is a great brand. These are the ones that we want to focus on. And selling these has made me a lot of money because you typically can buy them for around $100, $200 and sell them for $800 to $1,200. Now let's see, we have a GE Profile electric stove with downdraft. So it's listed 5 days ago. They have already dropped the price once. Let's copy and paste this model number into eBay to see what they are selling for. This takes 30 seconds to do, to copy and paste model numbers. If you're not doing it, you should be, because you can learn so much. Now, none for the exact model number that we're looking for. This is a very, very similar. This is the same model number actually. So we see $750 plus $250 shipping. Let's just look up GE Profile downdrafts cooktop. Very similar, not the same. This looks very close. This one also looks very close, but not the same. This is the one that we just looked at. These little numbers at the end, like this SS, This stands for the trim on these cooktops. This BB, this is black on black. So that's what we're going for. Same thing, black on black. Here's the model number. This is very similar to ours. I think we can get $8.99 free shipping for this one. In order for me to make money on wanting to shipping this and the time and picking it up, even though it was listed 5 days ago, I might change this up. Hey there, I noticed this was just listed, but if you're looking to clear up the space, I can come by with $150 cash. Let me know. Max. All right, made our 4 offers for the day. Again, we're making a low offer, but we're being very nice. We're picking it up from them, which is a part of the deal process. We're not making them meet us at odd hours, anything like that. This is just what we're doing. We're just making offers. Again, the worst they can say is no. Again, what I like to do when I'm searching is I go through and I click on all the items I haven't seen before. And if, they look great, here, let's talk about this one. GE gas cooktop with downdraft. Let's just look up this one again, see if there's any solds. Here we go, $9.50. This is in Parker, Colorado, about an hour and a half away from me. Let's see if they take $50. If they take $50, I'll pick it up. Because $50, sell it for $9.50. After fees and shipping, I'll make $700, $600. Happy to do that in a day, and it fits well within my $274 a day that I'm looking for. So right now, we've already made our 5 offers, but that doesn't mean we're done looking. Let's go over to the third Facebook Marketplace search term. Facebook Marketplace search term number 3 is EV charger. These things sell so well, especially the ones brand new in the box, and especially the ones made by car manufacturers. The ones that I like to flip: Tesla, Ford, Lucid, Mercedes-Benz, Rivian. Those 5 are the best brands to flip. What I do is I type in EV charger, and then probably once a week, I'll type in each one of those individual brands. But I like to do, oh, here we go. Let's go over some of my negotiation advice. Make it 500 and it's yours. Let's look at this listing again. And then another tool that if you are not using, you should be, is the eBay fees calculator. Let's just plug this in and see how much money we make with fees and shipping. $9.69, shipping charge $30, item cost $500, shipping cost $30, $332. This guy lives 20 minutes away from me. I'll go pick it up, sell it, make $332. All from making offers, people. Please make offers. Sometimes I like to stay firm on my price, but for a deal like this where the sell-through rate is so good, I will meet them in the middle, make it $500.
Let me know. Good time and place. I'm around tomorrow.
In this video, proof of us making the money. Yes, we haven't picked it up. Yes, we haven't sold it. Yes, we have gas costs. Yes, we have shipping costs, supplies costs, fees. But looking at this, we're going to make bare minimum $300. And this has been done within 15 minutes. If you have a 9-to-5 job, schedule the pickups around your job. Most people on this planet have 9-to-5 jobs. The guy selling it to me probably has a 9-to-5 job. I'm assuming I'll have to pick this up at an odd hour. That's okay. Go out there and make offers. But let's get back to EV chargers. I like to go through, search these up. Hummer EV charger, GM's another great brand. If you are interested, down in the description is Master Marketplace. In that group, there is an entire list of the best EV chargers to flip, along with 7 other categories, so that you know exactly what to flip and have access to this list and access to me, other coaches, and deals sent to you. I really try to provide 10x the amount of value that it costs. I'm really hoping to make everybody who joins the group $1,000 per month at a bare minimum. And I do everything in my power to make that happen. So if you want to join, please join. If you've been waiting to join, now's the time. Hope to see you in there. Let's move on to category number 4. Facebook Marketplace search term category number 4 that I like to flip are inverters, solar inverters, RV inverters, everything like that. Great sell-through rates on eBay, especially the brand Magnum. We've talked about this many times on this channel. This is something that is awesome to flip. Let's type this one in. Magnum MS4448 PAE. See what this sells for. Pre-owned $1,100, pre-owned $1,000, $1,500. Let's check the sell-through rate. 4 listed. Okay. So we could come in, list ours for $1,499, be the cheapest listing, and probably get it sold, as there is one sold comp for it. this person wants $1,500, let's go crazy. $600 cash. If so, happy to swing by and pick it up. If they say yes, great. If they say no, who cares? We move on, all right? Let's move on to Facebook Marketplace search term number 5. Facebook Marketplace search term number 5 has become a new favorite of mine, and it is utility locators. Contractors use these to find pipes, underground lines, internet stuff. They scan the ground, and it beeps if there's a pipe. They mark it, move on. These things are so expensive. So let's look at a few. We have this one, we have this one, we have this one. And these are the expensive ones up here, the subsite. These are all priced right around eBay value. I know this because I've looked them up. And these do not pop up all the time. When they do pop up, you have to jump on them, especially if they're priced pretty well. Let's just look up this one and show you that the prices are very, very high. And this is a Ditch Witch 950 locator or 8500 TK. Let's look that up. Pre-owned 500. Hey, it looks like this guy sold his. So how about that? Good for you. But these are very, very expensive. Utility locators are fantastic items to sell. Keep an eye out for the brand Radio Detection. I sold one of these in August. I paid $1,000 for it, and it sold for $3,600 on eBay. Facebook Marketplace search term number 6 is, in fact, Blue Ox. We just closed a deal with on them, and this one, you saw it. We closed the deal live. Keep looking for these. Look for the tow bars. Look for the brake assist units. This one, for example, sells incredibly well. This is the BRK 2022. Sells on eBay for about $1,200. Plus all of these equipments. Everything sells very, very new. Just an incredible brand to flip. The sell-through rates are great. Easy to ship, easy to list, nothing to break. Very, very great brand to sell. Another one that goes with it is Brake Buddy. They also make brake assist units. These are very expensive as well. The red ones are the ones you want to look for. The Brake Buddy Vantage. These guys, same with RVI Brake 3. Facebook Marketplace search term number 7 is aviation. Talked about on the channel before. Aviation headsets, ADS-B receivers, any kind of GPS, anything that goes into an airplane is very expensive. And people who have airplanes have money to spend on new gear. And typically when they're selling their stuff on Facebook Marketplace, money is not always the driving factor. It is getting it picked up quickly and on time. So you can negotiate and often make deals on aviation equipment and offer the sellers less. Lightspeed Zulu 2. Let's look this thing up, see what it sells for. We see it selling brand new for $700, pre-owned for $621, pre-owned $400, $400, $500. So for us to get this profitably, we need to be buying it for around $250. And with this being listed 37 minutes ago, I'm not going to offer them $250. They'll probably say no. I won't waste their time. I won't waste mine. Let's move on to Facebook Marketplace search number 8. Facebook Marketplace search term number 8 is a bread and butter for me. Fluke. I absolutely love reselling Fluke equipment. Great sell-through rates, high average sales price. Really, really tough to beat. Let's go through here and see if we can find a Fluke device for us to flip. I like to make offers on the very expensive ones just because there is a limited market locally. Let's look up this one, Fluke TI-32. This one may have a slower sell-through rate, but that could be okay as long as we get it at the right price. Looks like they already sold theirs. That's great. So this is probably not available, but as you can see, it sells on eBay for $13.49. Let's make them an offer, $600. Buy for $600, sell it for $1,100. Category number 9 to resell on eBay is PEMF mats. Favorite brand within this category is Bemer, B-E-M-E-R. I have gotten burned on Bemers in the past, but Bemers have also made me lots and lots of money. I have sold 4 Bemers in my life. Each one is sold for over $2,000. Let's look up Bemer as it is the best brand within this category. Here's what we can see here. Bemer Premium Evo Set. I have this one saved because look at this. Okay, brand new, $2,250. That sold yesterday. I think that's pretty low. But here we go. $4,400, $4,900, $2,000. I think that's low. $4,000, $4,000, $4,290. Now, when I see something listed for $3,800, listed 3 days ago, 30 minutes away from me, I save it because this has a very small local market. Not a lot of people want to buy these locally. They'll often buy them all over the country. So I'm going to let this sit on Facebook Marketplace for 2 to 3 weeks and then come in and offer them 1,800 bucks. Will they say yes? I hope so. Will they say no? Most likely. But if they say yes, I am turning my $1,800 into $4,000 plus. After fees and shipping, I'll make $1,500 on this item, all from simply making an offer. Okay, my last Facebook Marketplace search term is perfect fry. If you've been following me for a little bit of time now, you know I sold a perfect fry machine for $6,000. I paid $1,500 for it and I made over 3,000 bucks. Because of that, I search it every single day. And because I search Perfect Fry, it also shows me the other brands of restaurant equipment I like to flip. These brands include Turbo Chef, Mary Chef, Perfect Fry, and Auto Fry. Those 4 brands are incredible items to resell. Let's go through here and see if there's anything new that we can flip. It's not often that we see these. I look it up because it also shows me other restaurant equipment. This is not restaurant equipment, but this Jura is very, very expensive. Let's see. Total original retail is $5,277. Jura Impressa XJ9. Let's copy and paste this into eBay. Perfect Fry is a great search term for showing you the expensive items. We have 1 listed or 1 sold, which is no bueno. We have 265 listed. 1,900. This just doesn't have a great sell-through rate, but some Jura machines do. I looked it up. Now I know I don't need to make an offer on it. It took me 12 seconds to do that. So every single day, I look up these items and I click on items that I have not seen before and I make offers. I check the sell-through rate. If it has a good sell-through rate and I can buy it at a good enough margin, I make an offer. Do they say yes? No. Do they say yes 20% of the time? Yes. And that's why I make 5 offers, because it allows me to close at least 1 deal a day to make a minimum of $274, which allows me to make $100,000 a year. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Join Master Marketplace so I can find deals for you and we can make lots of money together. I'll see you next week. Peace.